Hello everyone, my name is RISKA APRILIA, and in this video I will explain to you about cholera. Cholera, also known as Asiatic cholera, is a serious infection disease that causes severe diarrhea and dehydration. Cholera transmissions generally comes from contaminated with Vibrio cholera bacteria. In some places, especially developing countries, this bacteria can be found in contaminated drinking water, seafood such as shrimp, crabs, shells, and shellfish, with containing chitin or undercooked foods and others. Although in some cases it doesn't show severe symptoms at the beginning of its transmissions, but this disease is dangerous and can be fatal if it doesn't get medical treatment as soon as possible. The feature of cholera disease is white watery bowel movements such as tap water or rice washing with a fishy odor. The symptoms that arise in the body of a person infected with cholera will be characterized by liquid diarrhea, and rapid loss of fluid in the body can cause severe dehydration leading to hypothalamic shock. What is hypothalamic shock? Hypothalamic shock is a condition of organ failure due to lack of fluid volume in the body. If without treatment, death can be occur within hours and most up to 5 days for sufferers to be treated immediately. Symptoms experienced by adults are different from those experienced by children. Why? Because children affected by cholera are more susceptible to low blood sugar or hypoglycemia, which can cause seizures and decrease consciousness. The cause of cholera is Vibrio cholera bacterial infection. In epidemic conditions, the source of the contamination is often the feces of the infected people and contaminated by flies to food and drink. That's how cholera spread to many people. This disease generally cannot spread from person to person, so physical contact with an infected people cannot be the risk for cholera. The risk factor for cholera is poor sanitation, and it usually experienced by people with middle to lower economic means. And for the next explanation, we will use illustration. Cholera bacteria live in the wild, especially in aquatic environments such as rivers, lakes, or wells. Cholera bacteria can also enter with food if the food is not properly cleaned and cooked. Explain of types of food that are a means of spreading seafood such as shellfish and fish, unhygienic vegetables and fruits, and others. But people who eat this food don't get cholera right away because it takes a lot of cholera bacteria to make someone get cholera. When cholera bacterial infection occurs to the bacteria, will multiply in the small intestine. This proliferation of cholera bacteria will interfere with human digestion by disrupting the absorption of water and minerals. Cholera treatment is the first step if you suffer from cholera is to increase fluid intake to prevent dehydration. The amount of fluid from the body that comes up immediately replaced because of the loss of fluid, salt, and minerals from the body. That is severely dehydrated fluid will be given through infusion. When dehydration has been overcome, the next treatment goal is to replace the amount of fluid loss due to diarrhea and vomiting by means of rehydration, which is the main treatment carried out by restoring lost body fluids, are usually done 1 to 5 days without the administration of antibiotics. Rehydration can be done by intravenous infusion of fluids or in severe cases an oral rehydration with orally. The second way is antibiotics. Antibiotics have a secondary but important role by reducing the degree of disease and the duration of accretion of the disease. Giving antibiotics should be done after experiencing permitting symptoms subside. Examples of drugs are tetracycline and trimethoprim. Prevention of cholera. To prevent cholera, it is important to purify water reserves and dispose the vessels that meet the standard. In addition, there are other ways. The first is to rinse your mouth with clean water after brushing your teeth. The second is not to eat raw or undercooked food. The third is to drink mineral water or water that has been brought to a boil. The fourth is to wash vegetables and fruits thoroughly before eating. The fifth is not to consume fresh unprocessed milk. 6. Always wash your hands after going to the toilet and before eating and cooking. 7. Make sure food is stored in a place that is closed and not easily infested by flies. Meanwhile, cholera vaccination is not highly recommended because the protection provided is not comprehensive. Okay everyone, that's all I can say. Thank you for watching and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.